Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peel back the layers of corporate filings to see what is really going on. Today we've got a filing from ASP Isotopes Inc, and it looks like they're navigating some interesting leadership changes. This is a Form 8K filing, which is basically a report for significant events that happen between the bigger quarterly or annual reports. And the big news here is a change at the very top. It seems that as of the 1st of October, Paul Mahon, the company founder, chairman, and chief executive officer, stepped into a new role as executive chairman. He is also taking a temporary leave from his CEO duties for health reasons. Now, stepping into the big chair to lead the company while Mr. Mann is away is Robert Ainscow, who was the chief operating officer. He will be the interim CEO, meaning he is in charge of the day-to-day operations for now. Mr. Mann, in his new executive chairman role, will focus on the big picture, things like guiding the company's strategy and working with the board. Mr. Ainscow will be managing the CEO's immediate team and communicating with partners and shareholders. Now here is where it gets a little more interesting. Robert Ainscow, the interim CEO, is the brother of Donald Ainscow. Donald joined the company back in August as Executive Vice President, General Counsel, and Secretary. It is important to note that the filing states that Donald's compensation was handled according to the company's standard practices for his role, and that Robert was not involved in setting his brother's pay. Donald Ainscow salary is listed as $425,000 per year, and he is also eligible for bonuses and stock awards. He also received an initial grant of 400,000 shares of the company. As common stock, this stock will vest over a 4-year period. ASP Isotopes Inc is identifying itself as an emerging growth company. This classification means they can take advantage of some flexibility in financial reporting rules, which can be helpful for newer companies. Their common stock is traded under the ticker symbol ASPI on the Nasdaq stock market LLC. This is good to know for anyone keeping an eye on their stock performance. Looking at the overall situation here, it is clear the company is managing a significant leadership transition due to personal health reasons. While this can sometimes create uncertainty, the appointment of an interim CEO from within the existing management structure, Robert Ainscow, suggests a focus on continuity. The mention of his brother, Donald Ainscow, and clarification on compensation practices is a standard disclosure to address any potential perception of favoritism. The company seems to be proactively addressing potential concerns about related party transactions by detailing the compensation process. In terms of company direction, the move to an executive chairman role for the founder often signifies a shift towards more strategic and less hands-on operational involvement, which can be a natural progression for a company and its leaders over time. The focus for investors and watching stakeholders will be on how Robert Ainscow navigates the company through this period, and whether the strategic direction set by Mr. Mann continues to drive growth. The compensation for Donald Ainscow, while substantial, appears to be in line with executive roles at similar companies. The equity grant is a common way to incentivize and retain key talent. The company's status as an emerging growth company is also worth noting, as it impacts how certain regulations apply to them. Ultimately, ASP Isotopes Inc appears to be handling a sensitive leadership change with a clear plan for operational continuity. The key for them will be executing on their strategic vision under new interim leadership, while ensuring transparency and strong governance practices continue to be a priority. Alright, that is our breakdown of ASP Isotopes Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these leadership changes and what they might mean for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. And don't forget to check out our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions and insights. Thanks for watching. See you next time.